Welcome back to Love Island the Game, Season 2, Day 6. Last time, two new boys entered the villa and it's shaking things up. Day 6 is called Tongue Pop. Ooh, I cannot pop my tongue. I tried. It's a skill that I have not acquired as a black girl. Girls on top. The two new boys are making waves in the villa and the rest of the boys are on high alert. Time to make some waves. And play. Welcome back to Love Island. Yesterday, two new guys arrived at the villa looking for love. We've gotten to know you all a bit before coming in here. Look at his nipples. I don't know why I noticed that just now, but I don't know. His nipples are very interesting to me. With 7 boys and only 5 girls. Right now, the villa's got more beefcake than a birthday party at a hamburger factory. What a joke. And if I know one thing about girls in this villa, they're all going to be lining up to take a slice. I do love me some beefcakes. Not really. I prefer skinny guys, being to look sickly. That's my type. You blink your eyes open and look around. Morning, ladies. Hope is so cheery in the mornings. What if I told her to shut up? I'll be nice. I'll only be mean to her when Noah's around. Good morning. Hope smiles at you. It's nice to see my girls waking up in a good mood. Most of the boys seem to have gone for an early morning gym session. You look around and realize she's right. Rocco is gone. Noah's the only boy still in bed, curled up next to Hope. So, I thought this would be a good time for us girls to catch up. Right in front of your mans? You want to catch up right in front of your mans? I'm going to spill the beans. I'm going to make sure he hears that stuff in his sleep. He's going to think you're cheating on him. I'm gonna whisper subliminal messages while he's sleeping. Priya sits up to join in the conversation. I bet Henrik was the one getting them to work out early in the morning. I love his energy. Priya, I love you. Although I think someone else might have their eye on Lucas. She looks at you and winks. Now, where are you guys getting this information from? Because I've been in front of you guys' faces. I've said, I don't want Lucas. But behind your backs, I've been all about Lucas. So where are you seeing these? I want to know who's been telling you lies. Priya thinks I've got my eye on Lucas. You're wrong about that. Am I? I saw you two having a little chat up on the roof terrace last night. That meant nothing to you. That meant nothing. Hope props herself up on her elbows, keenly interested. You and Lucas, huh? Hope's so keen to know what's going on. No, if I say it's none of her business, she's gonna get suspicious. So I'm gonna say, we're just going to be friends. Hope covers Noah's ears as he dozes. So you won't mind if someone else wants to get to know him? You're pushing it, Hope, because yesterday you were like, I'm really not that interested in Lucas. And now you're saying in front of your man, you have to cover his ears. You're saying you want to get to know him. Bet. Noah's coming with me. That's my man now. Hope checks to make sure Noah is still asleep. I don't think you girls would blame me if I was a little bit interested in new boys coming in. I would blame you because you made sure no one touched Noah. So now it's on. We got beef now, Hope. We got beef. But I didn't think I was the only one. Someone else seemed to take a little shine to one of them yesterday. She gestures over at Lottie, and Lottie's eyes immediately flick open. I can sense when you're talking about me, you know. That's so weird. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was awake. Priya turns to Lottie. What are you thinking about the new boys, then? Lottie scowls at her. There's still so much tension between those two. Is there? Yesterday they were really nice to each other. I like them. And I'm not exactly falling head over heels for Bobby. Could this spell trouble for Bobby? Could he be going home? So I definitely think my head could be turned. Should Lottie stick with Bobby or try someone new? You and Henrik are a good match. Lewis, his name is not Lewis. Lucas seems like your type. Things will work out with Bobby. I love Lottie, but she's so annoying. You get it, Miki, because that's how I feel. I hate every single girl here, but I love them all at the same time. Someone new. Bobby deserves better. Don't tell me you're a Bobby fan. You know, because we're gonna tell her things will work out with Bobby. We're not on a Bobby route. I don't like Bobby like that, but I do like leading him on. Maybe I should spend some more time with him. You love Bobby? He makes you laugh? Wild. Like, he's silly fun, but he's a friend. He's family zone to me. He's not escaping the family zone. I think I'm gonna chat the boys today and try and work out what's what. Maybe see if I can't work my magic on one of them. That's the best thing about this situation, really. There's 7 boys and 5 girls. We've got a whole buffet of boys to choose from. And with numbers like that, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be the ones going home next. Makes a change. Are you still bitter about Hannah going home? You could have followed her, Lottie. You could have walked out right with her. I try to do other routes in season 2, but Bobby gets me every time. You're like my other friend. She stays on Bobby routes. I've tried everybody's route, I think. I tried just about everybody's route. I didn't try Elisa's route. She comes in later in the season, so don't worry about her right now. You glance over at Noah, still sleeping next to Hope. With this many boys, it's like, pick your favorite. Hope doesn't seem bothered she's saying all this in front of Noah. Should I say something? Does this mean Noah's available? Lottie almost chokes in shock and covers it with a laugh. Wow. Pretty shady, but I kind of like it. You know me, babe. I'm the shadiest. I got so much shade. I don't barely tan anymore. Whatever else anyone says about you, you got guts, princess. Hope doesn't look as impressed. You don't have to look impressed, because I'm coming after your man. Your man's ass is mine now. Can you maybe not do that? We've got a whole day with nothing to do but check out the new boys. While you're checking out the new boys, I will be checking out Noah. I was hoping we could all take a step back from the drama and enjoy this for what it is. A day in the sun and enough sexy men to make 2 boy bands? Or 3 man-to-man strip acts? Or we choose one boy to each be our servant for the day, and then we make the 2 leftover boys wrestle. Well, whatever your thing is. Today's gonna be fun. Why are they so judging for Lottie? Like, her option was the best option. I'm with Lottie. Rights for Lottie. Hope's right. Today is all about us girls grafting on whoever we want. I also liked Priya's idea. I doubt almost none of them can hold a tune. They look like they all would be terrible singers. I better make sure I look the part. Am I getting a new outfit? I am getting a new outfit. I'm only gonna buy gems for the important gym scenes, and I'll tell you which other gym scene happens, like what happens during that gym scene. Because I realize, like, as much as I want to do all the gym scenes, I'm poor, I'm broke. I do not have money to spend. I literally spent my last bit of money on my dog's food. So you're just gonna have to imagine what that gym scene will be like when we get to it. You're just about to head outside when Rocco catches up with you in the bedroom. Damn, princess. Last time I saw an outfit that gorgeous, I was trapped in an elevator with a bunch of supermodels in Paris. They've got nothing on you. You're an up-and-coming style icon. Thanks, Rocco. Rocco. There's not a single person who likes Rocco. When I first started playing this, I did like Rocco. I thought Rocco was cute, and then the betrayal happened. He glances around. Have you got a minute? You look around, the bedroom is empty. Do I want to chat to Rocco? If you're quick. I just wanted to find out where your head's at. With the new boys coming in and everything? I know you said before that you weren't that interested, but I want to know how you felt this morning. Rocco was trying to see how I'm going to play it with the new boys. I'm not interested in them. I'm playing mind games with Rocco. That's music to my ears. So he feels guilty. I want him to feel guilty when he does stuff. Obviously, I'm not exactly fine with you grafting on other people. Rocco sounds like he's jealous. How should I handle this situation? I don't need your permission. You're not my keeper. I don't need your permission, babes. I said I wasn't gonna talk to them, and I'm gonna stay by my word in front of you. But don't try to come at me, okay? Mind your business. We just started, like, being coupled up, like, a day ago. You're not Gary. If I want to chat to them, I will. He deserves all the mind games. Whoa, I was just trying to be chill about it. No need to get leggy. Leggy? Boy, if you don't go somewhere, I'm not. Yes, I love Gary. Gary's my man. Me, Gary, and Kassam, we're in a throuple. We're in a polygamous relationship. Look at me stuttering because I'm thinking about them both. I love them. I love Gary. You are telling me what I can and can't do. I don't really appreciate that. I was just trying to be upfront about it. Obviously, this is great for you girls. We loved it when there were more girls in the villa, but it's not fun now the shoe is on the other foot. One of those boys is definitely in danger at the next recoupling, and we're all feeling it. What else do you think Gary's been out there doing weights? Why else do you think Gary's been out there doing weights all morning? Imagine being insecure. I can because I am insecure. I'm very insecure. Rocco's worried about his place in the villa, reassure him with a kiss. No, I'm not kissing him. It's good that you're nervous. Gary's out there doing weights? Yeah. It's okay if you can be insecure together. Then what on earth am I doing in here? You glide out of the room, leaving Rocco with his mouth hanging open. I can't wait to kiss Gary later, in front of everyone. Well, I guess it's time to see what everyone else is up to, and maybe get to know some of the boys a bit better. Who should I spend time with first? Well, our goal is to get Henrik to stay, but also flirt with Henrik and Gary, but flirt with Lucas more. And when the time comes, I will explain why we're flirting with Lucas more. It's because of a route thing that they did. Yes, Henrik. So yesterday I was deciding between who I want to stay in the villa and we'll couple up with. And I chose Henrik because Song, my mod, said that Henrik was cute. Like, he likes Lucas too. I like Lucas too. But I do like Henrik. Like, I had a hard time choosing between them when I first played this game, like, when it came out in 2019. I always thought it was pronounced Heinrich. I mean, maybe. He's like, what is he, Norwegian? I think he's Norwegian, so it could be pronounced Heinrich, but I've been pronouncing it Henrik this whole time. That's how it looks to me. He can't correct me. I mean, I could look up the answer, but I think it is pronounced Henrik. We can look it up right now. Henrik sounds better, though. Yeah, okay, so then we'll keep it Henrik. He can be Heinrich if he wants to be, but he's gonna be Henrik today and forever. Gary is working out when you walk over. Henrik is explaining something that involves waving his arms a lot. Lottie seems to be mostly enjoying the view. And then it's just cayenne, ginger, and turmeric, and you heat the whole thing very slowly and gently. That's so like what I do, except I would use wild celery, white sage, and lavender. What's going on here? Go and chat with Gary. We don't have time to mess with him. We're on a Gary route. See, what we're gonna do, though, when we're on the Gary route is we're gonna create the most drama possible. So I'm gonna stir up Noah. I'm gonna break Hope's heart. Alright. He stops lifting and wipes his brow. Drama bomb. Yes, I'm inserting myself into all the drama. You're not into any of this stuff either, then. I don't know what they're talking about. Me neither, really. I'm not about any of these herbal remedies. Doesn't seem very scientific to me. Gary, it actually is kind of scientific. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be your thing. We were just comparing notes about workout technique, and we started talking about homemade muscle ointment. Homemade muscle rub. That's interesting. I love hearing new ideas for homemade balms. I always recommend my recipe when I take new groups climbing. I like the recipe, but I don't know if I'm really into climbing, to be honest. What's not to like? It's a great couples activity. It's so romantic. Sorry, my eye's itching. I'll reread the thing. It's a great couples activity. It's so romantic being out in nature, and you get a full body workout together too. First of all, that sounds like the worst, Henrik. Imagine going climbing with someone and calling that romantic. That sounds like the worst. You know how many fights would start because I'm trying to do climbing? I have a fear of heights. I don't have time for that. I know all about that. I don't think I've ever been as sore as the next day after my ex took me rock climbing. Look at her. She has so many exes. Same. And not in a good way. This is where my homemade ointment comes in. Having a partner to climb with is great, but massaging each other afterwards is the best bit about a day on the rocks. Are you also afraid of heights? I'm afraid of most things. Henrik is really into the great outdoors. I'm really into climbing too. I'm more of a dinner than movie girl. Can we skip straight to the massage? Henrik flushes and Lottie smiles at this. Having a lot of exes? Oh. I mean, do I really have a lot of exes? Like, are we counting, like, real relationships or, like, relationships that happened, like, in middle school and high school, in elementary? Okay, if that's the case, I'm like, yeah, I've got a lot of exes. He's so sweet when he's flustered. I thought you were gonna be too much of a high-maintenance fashion girl for someone like me. But I guess I was wrong. I am a high-maintenance fashion girl. You were right. I need to find someone who doesn't mind getting a bit sweaty with me. Lottie hides her giggling with her hand. Mate, you don't hold back, do you? What do you mean? I thought I was an open kind of guy, but you just straight up told Princess what you think about her. And then all that talk about massaging people and getting sweaty together, it's like you just come out with that stuff without worrying about how it sounds. I suppose I don't. Henrik's got autism. Confirmed. I'm joking. Maybe he does. Who knows? He kind of... I feel like he would, though. Henrik's a real straight talker. I like someone who tells it like it is. You're gonna find it difficult in here. Sometimes a white lie is better than the truth. I like someone who tells it like it is. I respect someone who doesn't hold back. It means you can trust them when they say something. I love Henrik, but he's too active for me. He is very active. But sometimes, you know, he likes to chill at home in front of a campfire, playing some video games. But I don't know. I don't think I could date Henrik. I think I'm too lazy for him. If there's one thing Princess is, it's honest. I know being direct or talking about something sensual like massage can be a bit unusual for some people. I have to be clear and direct the whole time when I'm at work. Doesn't matter if that's how to improve their climbing technique, or prepare a muscle ointment, or start a campfire. I respect that. When I'm at work, I'm surrounded by big machines. It's always about clear communication and safety first in that situation. Look at you two bonding over machines and campfires and straight talking. I thought Love Island was going to be all about cracking on. But it's more bromance than romance out here today. And what? We can't also get on and chat about stuff we're interested in? Right. I guess we should leave you alone to discuss instruction manuals and flat pack furniture or something then. That sounds fun. Gary grins at Henrik and shrugs. Suit yourself if that's what you want. Gary turns back to the weights bench and Henrik starts spotting him. Imagine having someone spot you. Imagine working out at the gym. Lottie turns to you. That didn't work as I planned. They're really going to make us work for their attention? Looks like it. Why don't we try and see if we can turn their heads? I need to do that? You need to do that, Minky? The gym's calling you? The gym is calling me too. I had a gym membership that my grandma paid for, and she was like, actually, it's just too expensive. Cancel it. And I'm like, oh, okay. We only went to the gym like twice. And it's not like I had access to the gym because at that time I couldn't drive. So I was just stuck. And I was actually enjoying going to the gym. I would go on the bikes. But yeah, now I just work out at home, do Ring Fit or not, because Ring Fit's getting difficult for me. Like, I know I can lower the difficulty, but it's like, it's not as satisfying as it used to be. Anyway, back to the game. Should I try and get the boys' attention back? I'll work together with Lottie, since we're gonna stay on her good side until all the drama breaks loose about Gary. Sounds like an idea. Lottie grins at you. Watch this. She clears her throat and speaks loudly on purpose. What do you think, princess? Which of these two is fitter? Who should I compliment, Gary? Gary. It's close, but it's gotta be Gary for me. I just love the way his muscles bulge. Gary doesn't stop lifting, but he smiles like he heard. Lottie watches the boys a bit more. She furrows her brow like she's thinking carefully about what to say. I don't know if I could choose between them. I can't stop imagining all the things we could do together. A romantic evening hanging out by the docks, camping out in the woods and freezing our bits off. I'm just such an outdoors and heavy machinery kind of girl. The thought of it all gets me so hot and bothered. The boys' shoulders are heaving as they try not to laugh. Finish them off, princess. What's my best line? I'd let Gary operate my machinery anytime. I would pick that one. Henrik could start a fire on my burning loins. That sounds like you need to go to the doctor. Watching these two work out makes me want to DIY myself. I usually pick the third option, but I want more Gary. Gary sputters and can't contain himself anymore. Oh my days, princess. All four of you burst out laughing. You did it, girls. Well played. And you too. I knew we'd break you. So, you didn't mean any of that? That's for us to know. For now. She winks at you and walks off, leaving Henrik and Gary red-faced. Okay, and now we're gonna go watch them, because I want to do this scene. I'd never do this scene with Bobby and Ibrahim. Watch them be like, you need to pay 17 gems for this scene. I'm so upset. Okay, so we were over here. Logically, we would go here with Lucas. Touch. Let me freaking in the scene. They wouldn't let me in the scene. Lucas, Priya, and Rocco are lounging at the poolside. Priya grins and whispers to you as you walk over. Come and listen to this. I guess I'm not so much about the spiritual journey when I travel. I'd rather know I was helping people. You don't have to travel with tools like meditation. I read that wrong. You don't have to travel With tools like meditation, you can take a spiritual journey without even leaving your house. I always wanted to join Doctors Without Borders. I don't think there is something called Doctors Crossing the Astral Plane. Burn. Get 'em. Cook 'em, Lucas. Priya giggles. He looks upset. I'm just kidding with you, mate. Oh, hi, princess. Rocco turns around and notices you for the first time. Princess, ma chérie. I didn't see you there. Lucas was just telling us all about his plans to travel and help people around the world. Rocco thinks his food truck is the same thing. Motorbike or truck? What's the difference? Rocco seems a bit threatened by Lucas. Lucas is so selfless. Rocco likes to help people too. What do you think, Priya? Lucas is so selfless. I love seeing Rocco upset. It fills me with joy. I think it's amazing that he wanted to join Doctors Without Borders. I agree. I like a guy who's selfless like that. Mixing drinks and leading meditation sessions is great, but I'm definitely interested in what Lucas has to offer too. You obviously haven't tried one of my meditation sessions yet. I bet I could take you to places you've never been. Rocco's showing his true colors a bit more now that the other boys have come in. He's basically flirting with Priya while I'm right here. And after everything he said this morning, should I do something? He wants to flirt? Let's flirt. Maybe I can turn why am I stuttering? Maybe I can turn the situation to my advantage. Who should I graft on? I'm gonna graft on Lucas. Rocco wants to play games. He wanna flirt. It takes two. It takes two to play games. You glance seductively at Lucas and bite your lip. What's up, big sexy? I'm more interested in places Lucas could take me. Did I hear you say you own a motorbike? Sure do. I'd love to take you for a ride sometime, if you're up for that. I would never do that. Not in a million years, you will not catch me on a motorcycle. All the crashes that happen, all the getting hit by cars that are not paying attention, but also people who ride motorbikes are just straight dangerous, because why are you weaving through traffic? I'll hit you on purpose just because you do that. I'm speeding up just to hit you. I should not have a license, and yet I do. I'm a menace on the road. He winks at you. Well, I've obviously said enough here. I'll see you guys in a bit. Rocco gets to his feet and walks off quickly. Well, that was Rocco. He thought he could play games. Babes, I'm better. I'm the MVP of playing games. I'll play right in your face. Hope, Noah, and Marisol are lounging in the daybeds as you walk over. Noah has his head in Hope's lap, and she's plucking at his eyebrows with a pair of tweezers. So, what's up? Princess, you are looking so good in that outfit. Thanks, Hope. You are looking ethnic. No, I'm joking. That's such a rude thing to say. You're looking good too. Be nice if you change your clothes though every now and again. What do I want to talk about? What are you guys doing? What do you think about the new boys? I just want to chill. Me too. I like to watch what's going on before I jump right in. Okay, for people who are like African American, have you ever been called ethnic by someone? Because I have. I've definitely been called ethnic before. Because I've like worn something that like I usually wouldn't wear, or that's not like typically American. It's wild out here. High school, middle school, it's fucking wild. I like to have the facts first and then make a decision. Marisol, you are gonna fail law school. You literally are not doing the important research. I don't know how you passed regular school. We saw you were starting to make the rounds. What did you find out? Marisol cuts you off before you can answer. I've been watching Henrik and Gary. Henrik is so animated, but Gary is much more reserved. It's almost like they want to be friends, but Gary isn't sure yet because all the boys are in competition. I bet Lottie's flirting with Henrik, and Gary is jealous that he's not getting as much attention. Am I right? Marisol wants to know if Lottie's flirting with Henrik. Sure. I'll say you're right. I knew it. I love her being wrong though. I like playing games with Marisol too. That's good for the both of them. I didn't want her to be trying it on with Gary. I don't think that would work. It's not gonna work because Gary's my man, Marisol. You should remember that. Marisol turns her eyes back to the gym. I don't think Gary and I are gonna work out. Why is my voice doing that? You've watched him flirting at the gym for 10 minutes and now you think he's not the one? She's been knew he's not the one for her. He's the one for me. The whole audience knows that he's the one for me because we've been kissing every day behind everyone's back. You're the one coupled up with him. I think the decision should be based on a bit more than that. Noah's right, and I think you're looking for a way out. Marisol arches slightly, as though she's uncomfortable with Hope's suggestion. You know he's totally into you, right? Why are you lying? He's not. He's into me. I know, and I don't know how I feel about that. He's lying to you. You're lying to yourselves. Gary is into me. What if someone else in here is a better match for me? I don't know. I've been watching Rocco and Lucas chatting, and I think their body language is very interesting. It's almost as though they're in a competition for Priya's attention, but they don't want to admit it. Look at how Lucas stands with his head tilted like he's listening intently. And Rocco is standing in almost exactly the same pose, just reversed. Doesn't it seem like Rocco is a little flustered? Did it seem like he was worried about... What the fuck? Did you guys hear that? Oh my god, that was terrifying. What is that? I need to ask my grandma why voices are coming on in her room. That was terrifying. Did it seem like he was worried about losing face to Lucas when you were over there? Or maybe someone else is on his mind. Marisol seems to be thinking a lot about Rocco. I hope Rocco is thinking about me. I'm more interested in Lucas. Why do you care so much about Rocco? Why do you care? I don't, really. I'm just interested in what's going on around here. That's all. By the way, did you go and chat to Bobby and Ibrahim? Not yet. Perhaps you should. I saw Ibrahim and Bobby heading off together. I was sure I heard them talking about something to do with cactuses and sports. I have no idea what that's about. Interesting. And then they drag us to Bobby and Ibrahim. As you walk across the lawn, Bobby walks into you. Well, he almost walks into you. He's so busy talking to Ibrahim, he's not looking where he's going. What are you guys talking about? Oh, it's nothing. It's not nothing. It's, well, sportswear. Oh man, now you've given it away already. Given what away? What are they talking about? Not me stuttering every second. Act like you're not bothered. Fine, I don't care then. You would if you knew. Bobby sighs. Okay, we'll tell you. But only if you don't go around telling everyone yet. Otherwise, it won't be funny. Is that cool? It's fucking 17 gyms. Hold on. You didn't see shit, okay? Great. What's this all about then? Now these new guys have come in. We thought it would be really funny if we came up with some ridiculous word and pretended we all knew what it meant. If a few of us start using it, I bet we can get Lucas and Henrik saying it all the time. I'm writing this purchase off on my taxes later. Because this is not fair. I should not have to pay that much money for these fucking gym scenes. This sounds weird. It's not exactly the smartest joke I've ever come up with, true. But I still think it's funny. Listen to these. We can't decide between succulent, ice robot, and sportswear. What the fuck? I've never heard ice robot. What is ice robot? I've heard sportswear and I've heard succulent. Yeah, Ice Robot is one of the heroes in my favorite comic. Ugh, Ibrahim, not with these heroes. So if something is like So if something's really chill, you could be like, that's so ice robot. Okay, succulent. Yeah, they're those plants that are like cactuses but not spiky. Cactuses are succulents though. Is it cactuses or cacti? It's cacti. Cactuses, obviously. Anyway, if something is really good and not spiky, you could be like, that's so succulent. That sounds so fucking stupid. Anyway, we need to choose one. Which do you like best? We didn't even talk about sportswear, did we? I'm gonna choose sportswear. Yeah, that's the one for sure. We didn't even go over sportswear. It's totally sportswear. You're walking across the lawn and you notice Rocco sitting by himself. He didn't storm off very far. Hey. Oh, hey. Sorry. I needed a moment to myself. I didn't realize what we said was such a big deal. Oh, it wasn't that. I just get caught up thinking about how life could have been different, you know? You know, I was gonna be an accountant after I left school. Rocco was going to be an accountant. Are you bantering me? Rocco runs his fingers gently through his hair. I mean, I didn't look like this back then. But it's true. I went to uni to study economics as soon as I left school. I've done really well in my A-levels, and one of my teachers at college had encouraged me to go. I was gonna show everyone I was gonna do well and be successful and get a great job afterwards. And then, it didn't really work out like that. This is what Lucas was saying yesterday. The conversation is obviously still in his mind. You don't have to talk about it. I know, but they're all gonna find out eventually. I feel a bit more comfortable now. We all know each other better. When I actually got there, it was so much harder than I thought it would be. The people who encouraged me to go to uni did mention that leaving behind everyone you know is actually really difficult. I know they meant well, but no one had said to me, it's okay if you feel a little bit lost at first. And then when I did feel lost, it seemed like everyone else was having fun, which made it harder to actually say anything. Bobby and Gary walk over laughing about something. You know, I had a really difficult time at uni too. It was difficult. I got accepted into the school that I wanted to get accepted into. And then I went there and I got very overwhelmed. Like, a lot was happening in my life at that time. I moved out. I lived across the street from campus. I got a job. I had to pay bills that I never had to pay for before, and no one taught me how to pay those bills. I lived with like 3 other people, and in the beginning of that, we had a bed bug incident because the apartment complex didn't check their beds good enough. So it gave one of my roommates bed bugs, and all 4 of us had to stay in a hotel for like a few weeks. It wasn't a few weeks, it was like a week or 2. And I brought my dog with me, and it was just stressing me out because my dog is he's my emotional support animal. And like, it was stressing me out having him there because I know he was stressed out because he's not used to like new environments. And it was just a lot was happening, and I had a mental breakdown. Like, I had to go to the hospital, and then I was in like, they sent me to a psychiatric hospital, and I've been to many a psychiatric hospital, but this one was terrible. The doctor there, absolutely terrible. The conditions, terrible. Like, the doctor prescribed me this like antipsychotic, and it messed me up. It messed me up so bad. It made me worse. And I think I still have like effects from it, kind of. And that was like 2 years ago when I dropped out. So yeah, school's not for everyone. I don't know if I'll ever go back to school. I might. It really depends. It really does depend. And I was gonna go back to school and get my CDA, which is my child development associate. And the program that I was doing never messaged me back about it, but they messaged me asking if I wanted to do it, and I said yeah, and they're like, yeah, we'll accommodate you, because I'm on disability now, because like I said, I'm very messed up. And they never messaged me back about it, so I'm like, okay, great, guess I'm not gonna get my associates, because I was going to school to be a teacher. I was gonna teach second grade specifically, but I worked at a daycare, and I actually really enjoy working at the daycare. So I was going to get my CDA instead of going to college and getting my teaching degree. But things happened, and now it's like not okay. And now I'm going through some stuff, and I mentioned it on Twitter like a few weeks ago that I was applying for a job, and because of what's going on in my life right now, I can't work at that job. And they called me yesterday asking me if I wanted to interview, and I had to decline it because there's just so much happening in my life right now that I could not work and do all the doctor's appointments that I need to do. So yeah, I'm just kind of like depressed about that kind of still. And school, it's just like, I don't know. It's weird. I understand Rocco at this point in his life. Like, I get it. It's very like isolating, because when you're by yourself and you don't really know much, and then like there's no one near you, it's wild. Like, the loneliness you will feel is very real. School is ass. You're right, school is ass. You can get a certificate or anything, because that's technically what a CDA is. You don't have to go to school to have a successful career and a job. There's lots of things that you don't need school for. Anyway, back to the game. Alright, you lot, what are you chatting about? Nothing much. Wait for Rocco to speak. I don't want to be a part of this conversation anymore, so I'm just gonna go get us a drink. I have to. I want to be a doctor. Well, I mean, listen. You can just buy a degree online and no one will know. No one will know. You can buy yourself a degree. Don't do that. Don't really do that. Not Miki knows not to do that, but if you're watching, don't buy a fake degree, because they will find out about your credentials. But I found out that I think a principal of a school bought her degree online, and she's been a principal forever, but she never actually went to school for teaching. So they finally found out, and obviously she got fired. But that's still like, that's fucking wild. You're gonna be a doctor in prison? You're gonna be one of those doctors? Not like a doctor that works at a prison, but like a doctor that's in prison. That's wild. I love that for you. Good luck. Bobby looks at you and then at Rocco. Sorry, mate, didn't realize we were interrupting. If I buy my degree, I mean, listen, you're still gonna be a doctor in prison. Sorry, mate, didn't realize we were interrupting. You're just about to walk away when you hear a phone beep. Guys, I got a text. Priya's always the one getting these texts. When is it my turn to get a text again? All the Islanders gather round. Islanders, it's time to find out who's been naughty and who can keep their mouth shut in today's challenge, Kiss and Tell. Gil's gonna be so mad at me when he finds out I spent like $25 on this game. Again. Because I've spent so much money on this game in general. I've definitely spent over $100 on Love Island. Coming up next, the Islanders find out who's been really getting on and who's going to be getting off. You boys had all better brush your teeth if you think we're going to be kissing you. As they play today's challenge, Kiss and Tell, it's time for a challenge, but which boy is the most likely to sneak a cheeky kiss? I know who. It's me. I'm the boy sneaking cheeky kisses. Welcome back to Love Island. Last time, the girls were enjoying their day in the sun, but the boys were feeling the heat. There's 7 boys and 5 girls. We've got a whole buffet of boys to choose from. And with numbers like that, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be the ones going home next. Coming up next, We find out what the Islanders think of each other. Come on, ladies, don't give anything away. And 2 Islanders give away a bit more than they planned. I think some of us are playing more of a game than others, babe. You tell them, Lottie, who's playing the games? And who's playing the games besides me? So I've been writing this poem about how much I love our Islanders, but I can't figure out the ending. It goes, Henrik's a Viking, and Lucas likes biking. If you want to learn golf, then Raheem's your man. But don't shack up with Rocco, because he sleeps in his van. Watch out for Lottie, or you might get hexed. And we all love Priya because she says, guys, I got a text. All the Islanders gather around Priya as she reads out the message. Islanders, it's time to find out who's been naughty and who can keep their mouth shut in today's challenge, Kiss and Tell. Hashtag get lippy, hashtag mouthing off. What do you think that means? What do you think that fucking means, Hope? What do you think that fucking means? Use your brain. Use the context clues that you learned at school. Get lippy? Sounds like we're going to be doing some kissing. She pouts and winks at the boys. A kissing challenge sounds kind of gross. Can't say I love the idea of sharing saliva with all of you. I'm totally looking forward to it. I love a challenge. I've been looking forward to getting to know you all, and there's no better way to do that than up close and personal. I guess we better go get ready, girls. We want to be looking out. We want to be looking our best if that's what it's all about. We're not the only ones. You boys all better brush your teeth if you think we're going to be kissing you. Tell them, Lottie. Tell them we don't want no yuck mouths. There's a row of question marks facing each other on the floor of the challenge stage. On one side is a giant blackboard with columns marked girls and boys. I guess it's a girls versus boy challenge. Mate, you could use someone as smart as you down at the docks. Tell him, Gary. Burn his ass. I don't think I could have figured that out myself. Okay, boys, take your places. All the Islanders stand on one of the question marks. Islanders, in your teams, you will have to decide which person you think did the deed in a scenario drawn from a deck of cards. Then one of the team members must kiss the person on the opposite team who you think is the correct answer. Each correct answer earns the team a point. The winning team will get cocktails this evening. So let me get this straight. We read something on a card and then decide who we want to kiss? Is there any reason why we shouldn't just kiss whoever we want? Yeah, because then you won't get the points. So I can either play to win, or I can use this as a chance to kiss some people? Mate, what is it with you in these challenges? There's no reason why you shouldn't just kiss who you want, Rocco. Of course you would say that, Marisol. Of course you would, because I know you're all up on my man. Every single man here is my man, and you need to back up. Yes, there is. He's coupled up with Princess. Rocco's really up for the kissing game. He's too up for it. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. At least pretend. At least pretend like I am. Hope notices you frowning. Babe, it's just a game. You wouldn't be saying that if I was all up on Noah. If Rocco's going around kissing whoever he likes, he's not going to be winning. Those cocktails are ours. Should we just get on with it? Ladies first, I think. Just try and stop me. Hope draws the top card from the deck and reads it aloud. The boy who spent more than 500... Is that euro or is that pounds? I don't remember. I don't remember if that's euro or pounds. Was Brexit during this time? The Brexit? I'm gonna say pounds. 500 pounds on a first date is... All the boys stand still in their marks. They're trying not to give anything away. Good work, team. Show no emotion. We're playing to win this challenge. Mate, Rocco doesn't even understand the game he's playing. Hope draws the girls into a huddle. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna have to kiss one of these boys. What are we thinking? Come on, it has to be Lucas. The dude is so obviously loaded. That doesn't mean he'd be shelling it out, though. Rocco would remortgage his van to pay for a dinner if he thought it would impress a girl. Does no one else think it would be Ibrahim? Whoa, I hope so. Kobe beef, champagne, and him just sitting there smoldering all night? Sign me up. Priya, calm down. Which boy seems like a big spender? Lucas seems like a big spender, but the answer is Ibrahim. I think that's the right choice. We know he earns good money and he likes to impress people. If that's what you all think, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, we don't really know much about Ibrahim because he's irrelevant. He's irrelevant. We don't really know much about Ibrahim. Are you ready, boys? The kiss is quick and gentle. She's back to the girls before you know it. Really putting it out there, Hope. Noah glances at Hope, but his face hardly changes. I guess I should be clean. I guess I should come clean. It was me. Too easy, I reckon. I was right. I just like to make sure people have a good time. All the girls look at each other, then back at Ibrahim. Priya looks especially interested. I wish I could tell you guys something, but I can't tell you it. But it's similar to this situation. Ibrahim doesn't mind splashing the cash. I wouldn't mind a date with him. It's not all about the money. What kind of date costs £500? That's what I want to know. Like 1 mil in central London? Mate, the other day, Rahim was telling us about the time he took a girl on a helicopter ride as a first date. I would hate that. I would hate that so much. What? I prefer to cook that. I prefer to cook what I can forage to impress a date. It's so much more heartfelt. So you just like pick food in the woods and serve it to people? He's not a bear, Marisol. Of course, one time I made my date fried mushrooms with blackberry sauce on a bed of edible lichen. It was delicious. As much as I want to hear more about what bears eat for dinner, I think it's our go, lads. Look at us. Look at me and Gary. We're in sync. We're in sync like the boy group. He draws a card. If anybody is Justin, it's me, by the way. I'm the most popular member of NSYNC. And he's Joey Fatone. Okay, this one says, the girl who once got a full makeover just for a movie night with her mates. All the boys immediately start discussing and pointing at the girls. Come on, ladies, don't give anything away. They're not even paying attention to what we're saying. But we're all thinking the same thing, right? It's gotta be Princess. I don't think I've ever been around someone who puts so much effort into looking good. The girls think I'm all about looking good. I'd never go that far. I've never really done something as full on as that. I mean, maybe if I was going out, but if we're just like sitting around watching movies, I'm coming over in sweats. I'm wearing a giant shirt, and I'm wearing either pajama pants or sweatpants. Cause that's too much. It's too much trying to look cute. For who? My friends? They already know I'm cute. Yeah, it's me. I look good for me. So there's no reason not to do it all the time. I mean, I already know I'm cute, so I don't have to prove it to anybody. Okay, we've chosen. See, he wasn't listening at all. I swear, sometimes we could be whispering the naughtiest stuff right in their ears, and these boys wouldn't even notice. You watch as Gary walks over. So the girl we think is the most likely to get a full makeover for a night in is... I'm coming from my friend Stubbs. Also, welcome in, Cookie. Are you coming from your friend's stream or something? Who is Stubbs? I don't know a Stubbs. He walks up to you and leans in to kiss you on the lips. He's gonna kiss me. Girl, kiss him back passionately. Let these hoes know that the magic never stopped between me and Gary. You close your eyes and move towards him. Gary places a hand on your cheek and guides your lips together. Stubborn zombie. I don't know stubborn zombie. Maybe I'll check them out. Maybe I will check them out. You close your eyes and move towards him. Gary places a hand on your cheek and guides your lips together. You feel the flicker of his tongue against yours. Ooh, ooh. You open your eyes and look around. Everyone is staring at you. Wow. Anyway, we think it's Princess. And that is completely wrong. See, look at this. Marisol's hating. Marisol's hating. I'm just reading the chat. Okay, because he was talking to Miki. What? It was me. She's permanently dressed to kill, and it's like you boys don't even notice. I mean, you guys are always wearing the same outfits. I'm the only one who changes it up, so I can understand why you think it's me. Which puts us girls in the lead. After that kiss, I don't exactly feel like us girls are on the same team. Who's going next? Because we're not Marisol. I want you to know that I'm gonna crush all your hopes and dreams. I think it should be Princess's go. Before you can say anything, she's pulled the top card from the deck. Princess, your challenge is to find the boy who has had the most sexual partners. That's so juicy. It's the question we've all been waiting for. Come on in, ladies. This one needs a serious discussion. She draws you all into a huddle. Okay, which boy has been with the most girls? Rocco. Yep, Rocco. What? To be fair, Rocco was the first name in my head too. You see, I would have assumed it was Rocco too. Because the way Rocco walks around like he has the biggest fucking dick. Like he acts like he's hot shit. And that's why I would think it'd be Rocco. But the answer is not Rococo. They all think Rocco's been with the most girls. He's all mouth and no trousers. What does that mean? Just like, I think he talks a good game, but he's not that much of a player. I don't think we should judge Rocco just for the way he comes across. If you care so much, Marisol, why don't you go suck his dick then? Get out of my face, I'm tired of looking at you. Maybe he's a lot more sensitive than you all realize. I think he cares more about deep, meaningful connections. You're the one that's gotta go up there and kiss someone, Princess. What do you think? Yeah, I am the one who's gotta go up there and kiss someone, Marisol, so shut your little stanky mouth. What do I think? I could play the game, or I could just think about the person I want to kiss. Should I kiss Noah? Because the answer is not Noah, but I kind of want to piss off Hope. The answer is Gary, by the way. But I kind of want to kiss Noah. But I think his little sexual partner is Gary. I'm going to kiss Gary because we're in a Gary route. But next time I can, I think I will try to kiss Noah. I was thinking Rocco, to be honest, but Gary's a good shout too. He's got the looks for it, and we know he likes going out a lot. Yeah, I'm thinking there's been a whole lot of one-night stands for that boy. If you think you should go with Rocco, I think you should go with Rocco. That's what she said. I could not process that sentence. Come on, girls, we're waiting. He pouts his lips, ready for a kiss. We all know it's me. So, Miki, if you're still here, doesn't Bobby give off Dylan from Bratz? Doesn't he give off that vibe? He gives off the Dylan from Bratz vibe. So does Gary sometimes, too. I think Gary's more of a Cameron, though. And Bobby's Dylan. If you know what Bratz, like, the Bratz show and stuff, then you'll understand what I'm saying. But if not, then you're probably completely lost. You step forward and glance down the line of boys. Everyone thinks it's Rocco, but I could still choose someone else. I'm kissing Gary. Let's do this. You walk over to where Gary is standing and smile at him. He grins back and presses his lips. You really think it's me? A full-on snog. a full-on shenog. You stand on tiptoes and put your arms around his neck to pull him into a kiss. While I stand on my tiptoes, I'm wearing heels, and Gary's like, what, 5'6"? He's not that tall. We're probably the same height right now. Your mouths meet and you relax, allowing the kiss to get deeper and stronger as you part his lips with your tongue. Your eyes snap open as you hear Marisol's voice. Are you kidding me, princess? You two are just gonna use this challenge as a way of getting your tongues in each other's mouths? I am not 4'11". I am 5'2.5", thank you very much. I'm almost 3 feet. Not 3 feet. I'm almost 5 feet and 3 inches. I hate it here. You didn't hear that. And a half. No, I literally know my height. My height, I've not grown since like 8th grade. I stopped growing in 8th grade. I'm 5'2.5". You're 6'3" in real life? Why are you so tall? Why are you so tall, Cookie? I don't know how I feel about knowing your real height. That's suspicious. That's suspicious. I'm watching you carefully now. Miki is like 7 feet tall in real life. Don't let her tell you any different. Imagine being tall. You are tall. You are tall. You're 7 feet in real life. As you step back from the kiss, all the boys start clapping and cheering. What happened to us agreeing it was Rocco? You are not 5'6". If we're being realistic, you're like 5'7", 5'8". Don't try to shrink yourself. I know the truth. That's not exactly playing for the team, princess. That was totally sportswear, right? You're still not using that right, mate. Henrik looks confused. Oh. So the question on everyone's lips, and especially on Gary's, was Princess right? I'm not usually one to boast about this, but all the lads know it's me. Marisol raises an eyebrow. Yeah, you didn't know Gary was a man whore? You didn't know Gary was a whore? I knew Gary was a whore, and I still love him. With all his whoriness and all. I'm calling him whore affectionate, not whore derogatory. All the lads know, and I don't. Why would you know? You're not dating him. You've been coupled up for like 2 days. Calm down. You don't need to know his whole life backstory. Yeah, we talked about it on the first day. The guys had some serious numbers. Well played, princess. I guess we were wrong about Rocco. Gary's been with the most women. With those looks, I'm not surprised. I bet his man is proud. I don't get what they all saw. I'm not gonna do that. With those looks, I'm not surprised. You catch yourself staring at Gary and gently biting your lip as you think about this. Gary notices you looking and smiles back at you. You like what you see, princess? Does anyone mind if I have a turn? Listen to how polite he is. I think that's the first thing he said this whole time. You go ahead, honey. Yeah, go for it, mate. Lucas draws a card. The girl who was once kicked out of a club for dancing on the tables. The boys immediately start talking over each other. Priya waits until they're definitely not listening and whispers to you. Okay, ladies, fess up. Which one of you was it? To be honest, I think it would be Princess. You're only saying that because you're hating on me. You hate my swag. I turn my swag on and you're just hating. Not her using her teacher voice at Lucas. Hope likes Lucas. She wants to be with Lucas. They would make a good couple, but she's stuck on Noah, and for that, I'm gonna ruin her life for her. Oh my gosh, of course. Do you think so? I can totally see you getting up and dancing on the tables and having a good time. Does that sound like me? That's not my style. I might say whoop whoop in the club, but I'm not getting on no table, not my fat ass. I'd fall over and bust my face open. I feel you. I always figured it was, if I was in the mood to get up and dance on the table, I definitely wasn't going to be able to stay on my feet when I did. See, Priya gets it. Me and Priya are like lovers. Who was it then? I think it's Hope. I think it's Hope's trashy ass. I'm not gonna deny it. I have done that before. So then why would you say it was me if it was you? Ladies, are you ready? You all turned and faced the boys. So we all got together, and the girl we thought was the most likely to get up on the tables in the club was Princess. He runs over to you and goes in for a kiss. He's gonna kiss me? I'm kissing him back passionately. Everybody's getting it. Everybody's getting tongued down today. Lucas leans in softly until you take control. You pull your hands into his hair and you run your hands into his hair and pull his face down towards yours until your lips find his. Princess is really going for it today, isn't she? She's wild. I love it. Of course you love it, Bobby. Of course you do. You look up to notice Rocco staring at you. Good answer, but wrong. What? How? Obviously, it's Hope. I should have seen that coming, to be fair. Noah looks so dejected, which means it's our turn again. You better watch out, boys. One of us is coming to kiss you. Marisol runs up to the stack of cards and grabs the top one. Okay, I've got to find the boy who gets a back, sack, and crack wax every month. Lottie smirks at the boys. I'm glad one of you is suffering to stay beautiful. They're all pretty well groomed, to be fair. On the surface, sure. But what about when you get down there and it's just like a rainforest? Priya seems a bit turned off by that. I like a well-groomed man. I like the natural look. I don't get why people care so much. I really don't. I don't care about peeps like that. Like, it's none of my business. You do what you're comfortable with. It's just hair. Personality is more important. More power to you, babes. It's not for me, though. So, who do we think it is then? Let's rule out Rocco and Henrik for sure. Both of them are all about that rugged lifestyle and living au natural. Agreed, I'm definitely not seeing those boys in a salon anytime soon. Agreed, and I know it's not Noah. Of course you know it's not Noah, Hope. Of course you know it's not Noah. So who's left? I think the guy most likely to get a full body wax is, I think it's Lucas. I honestly do think it's Lucas because, have you seen Gary? Gary's so fucking hairy. The Royal Highness streaming at this hour? Yeah, I usually stream at 2 p.m. on weekdays. Are you at work, Lele? I tried to shout you out the other day, so I'm gonna shout you out right now. Because you're here now and I can see how your name is spelled. In the moment, I could not see it. So you're getting a shout out because I love you. There it is, boom. No, I'm laying down in your comfy little spot. I hope you're relaxing beautifully in your comfy little spot. I think the guy most likely to get a full body wax is Lucas. I'm gonna say Lucas. I also love all of you who are in stream with me right now. I'm just saying. Don't tell anyone else though, they'll get jealous. A hydrate, okay. I do a little big sippy. I can see that. Hope looks off into the distance. Of course she's looking, look at her. Fake. It's Henrik, ain't it? Well, they, no, I don't think so, because they took Henrik off the thingy, and then we don't get an answer because what Marisol's about to do. She's about to be a whore, like me, and I'm the only one allowed to be a whore in this house. Let me get comfy. My, what is this called? My hand? I forgot what my hand was called. My hand is going numb because I was sitting on my elbow, so I need to change positions. I think Hope can too. Hope shakes her head and blushes like she's been caught. Sounds like we're all in agreement then. Marisol, you should kiss. You turn to where Marisol was standing and realize she's already walked off towards the boys. Looks like someone couldn't wait to get her lips on us. Before anyone else can react, Marisol walks straight up to Rocco and kisses him. As she pulls away, Marisol turns and stares directly at you. It's on. See, that line never happened for me before. This is new. This is new, because she's never done that. Like, she's ran up and kissed Rocco, but she's never turned directly at me and said it's on. I think it's because our friendship is so low that she's saying that. All eyes turn to you, waiting for your reaction. Marisol just full-on kissed Rocco. I'm calling out Marisol. I'm a fake cry about it. I can't believe you just did that, Marisol. Yeah, because we've been such good mates up here. Yeah, because we've been such good mates in here up until now. Not cool, you guys. Did you not hear us say it definitely wouldn't be Rocco? I want to get on playing the game. I think some of us are playing more of a game than others, babe. Speaking of which, maybe we should crack on? This game is properly heating up. I want to keep things spicy. Go on, Rocco, take a card. Rocco looks around and then grabs the top one. So I've got to kiss the girl who canceled a romantic weekend with her boyfriend because her friend got stood up on a blind date. Well, it wasn't Marisol, was it? What? Whoever did that is a girl who cares more about her mates than some boy. Come on, Lottie, it was just a kiss. No, Lottie's got a point. Let her cook. Hope waits until the boys are distracted. Who was it then? Princess always puts the girls first. I bet she's done something like that. You're right. I do put my girls first. Would I cancel a romantic date with my boyfriend for my friends that got stood up on a date? I would not. But what I would do is I would get my friend and she's coming on the date with me and then my boyfriend's buying both of us food. So she gets a date as well, you know? We're both dating my boyfriend now. That's how it is. We're now officially a throuple. Did I do that? Did I do that? Yeah, it was me. I do anything for my friends. Throuple. We are. We're an official throuple. If you get set up on a date, me and my boyfriend are dating you now. Rocco's coming over. Rocco spreads up and down the line. The girl who I think would drop everything for her mates is someone who is passionate, fiery, and always true to what she wants. I think it's Marisol. Of course you would think it's Marisol. Because you want to kiss Marisol too. See, he's playing the game. He's playing the game. Because he didn't even talk to the boys about it. He just ran up and kissed her. Spouting lies. At least we talked about it. At least all my answers were right. His answers were wrong. And her answers was wrong too. So I'm not playing the game, but I'm kind of playing the game. He walks up to Marisol and kisses her. She leans in and kisses him back hard. There's a sudden hush, and all you can hear is the sounds of their lips. Marisol's hand slides over Rocco's chest. Nobody knows what to say. I can't believe I'm seeing this. What should I do? Should I kick off? I'm gonna look to the girls for support. You look around, willing the other girls to say something. Hey, Rocco? Think you could keep your lips to yourself for just like a second? These two are using the challenge to get off with each other. And you're here just watching? Guys, emotions are running pretty high here, but there's still a whole lot of these cards left. The girls are winning. We need to step up our game. Shall we carry on? Maybe that's not such a bad idea, actually. I wonder how Rocco will feel if he sees me kissing another boy. And maybe I'll find out a juicy secret too. Look at these I hate this fucking game. I hate this fucking game, this fucking gym choices. Should I carry on playing the game? Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna continue playing the game. Yes, Princess, I love this game. Bobby grabs a card, then runs over and hands it to you. I checked to make sure the last one was nice and spicy. Okay, I'm looking for the boy who has... You turn over the card and read it aloud. Been caught out naked in public. There's a silence and then Lottie bursts out laughing. Wait, what? That's what it says. I guess we should get deciding them. I know the answer to this. Do I? It's either Henrik or Lucas. I can't remember. I think it's Henrik. Because I really want to know the answer to this one. The girls gather around you. For a second, all the tension is gone. Who do we think it is then? It's my choice. I may as well choose whoever I want. I'm gonna choose Noah. I mean, we're already winning the challenge for one. And, I just want to piss off Hope. Really? Do you think so? That doesn't sound like him at all. It's not him at all. He would never do that. But I'm gonna get all up in your man's face. I suppose it could be any of these guys, really. I don't think I'll ever understand what lads get up to on a night out. Yeah, go for it, princess. After what we've just seen, I don't think much is going to surprise me anymore. We wait for the boys to finish discussing and then walk straight over to Noah. This ought to show Rocco what happens if he tries to play me. I'm going full on. You grab Noah and slide your hands up his back. He wraps his arm around your waist, and tips you backwards slightly, lowering you into the kiss. Oh, okay. Your tongues find each other. You close your eyes and enjoy the feeling of him taking your weight before he pulls you back up. Completely sportswear. Ibrahim shakes his head sadly at Henrik. Nah, mate, still not using it right. Sorry, princess. It was me. See, I was right. I knew it was Henrik. Story, please. It wasn't at all like it sounds. I had been mountain biking a trail near where I live. It was a hot day, but it had just rained, so it was really muddy and humid. I was so sweaty and dirty when I rode past the lake, I just thought, why don't I have a quick dip? Lush. I thought it wouldn't matter that I didn't have anything to swim in because no one was around. I didn't see the couple having a picnic in the woods, but they sure saw me. And called the park warden. Everyone burst out laughing. Whoa, that's embarrassing. I know. It's funny now, but I felt so silly for ages afterwards. The worst bit was, I didn't even have a chance to clean off. I came out still muddy and covered in leaves. I knew the park warden, and he called me swamp monster every time I was down there for weeks afterwards. Damn. Imagine being called swamp monster. Mate, that's amazing. This game has been a bit of a weird one for me. He glances at Marisol, but it's totally worth it for that. I think we're all going to call you Swamp Monster from now on. I guess that's it for the game then. Seems like it. Scores on the doors? Hope looks at the blackboard. I think we didn't really keep score for a couple of those. I think someone scored though. On the blackboard, at least. The girls have won. Her phone beeps. Congratulations, girls. As today's winners, you will be rewarded with a cocktail party this evening. Yes, girls. How many times are they gonna say girls? I think we all need a drink and a ketchup after that. In 2013, scientists at Oxford University tried to work out why humans kiss. They discovered that kissing has an important function because it actually reduces stress. Shame no one told our islanders that. Next time. Tension in the villa is at an all-time high as the fallout from the challenge takes hold. I think this thing with Rocco and Marisol is bigger than just today, because it is. All I hear is Rocco. It seems like Rocco hasn't been entirely honest, and maybe he's not the only one. The girls get together to talk it all out. Last time on Love Island, the islanders got to know each other better. I thought it wouldn't matter that I didn't have anything to swim in because no one was around. But some of them took it a little too far. Here's a quick recap. Hope is coupled up with Noah. Marisol is coupled up with Gary. But Princess gave Gary a smacker in the challenge this afternoon. Priya is coupled up with Ibrahim. See, they changed it. This might just be because I had the game for so long. Like when I was playing it on my other phone before it shit itself. But some of these things I'm noticing that they weren't there before. I guess it just works that way when you're in the first playthrough, because when you're on your second or third or like me, 15th playthrough, it's like some of this stuff doesn't happen. I think it's a glitch. Lottie's coupled up with Bobby, and Princess is coupled up with Rococo. But that might all change after Rocco and Marisol very publicly got it on in the challenge. I think it's Marisol. Coming up, the girls get together and secrets come out. You can almost smell the tension in the villa this evening. At least I hope that's tension and not an experimental new perfume Priya's trying out. Hope runs over to hug you as soon as you walk into the room. Princess, I'm so glad you're here. I was so worried about us all after everything that happened this afternoon. I guess you're talking about Rocco and Marisol. I'm so upset about it. Seeing those two kissing was just... You trail off. It's so weird to me that we can all be having fun and not notice what's going on right under our noses. What do you mean? Well, Priya and I were just talking. I don't know how you're gonna take this, but I think this thing with Rocco and Marisol is bigger than just today. What do you mean? It was weird when him and Marisol kissed twice in the challenge today, right? Did I think it was weird when Rocco and Marisol kissed? I saw it coming. Did you? Yeah, Marisol obviously had her eye on Rocco. This is me fake crying, by the way. Ack! Hello! Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? Well, now I feel silly. I had no idea until today. It was like they both knew what to do without even thinking. Kiss? Did I miss the Lottie kiss? No, the Lottie kiss does not come in until later. Like, past episode 20. So no, you did not miss the Lottie kiss. But you did miss me cracking on. So we wanted to know, when did those two get so close? I just woke up from a nap. How was your nap? Was it a good nap? I hope your nap was rejuvenating. And then we both said at the same time, and no, let me calm down, let me read properly. And then we both said the same thing at the same time. What did you say? Well, it was okay. Now back to work. Boo! Quit your job. I'm joking. Don't quit your job. Unless you want to. But I think I remember you saying that you actually really liked your job. So, boo! Keep your job. Have a meeting to go to in like 30 seconds? Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping in. Good luck with your meeting. Did you ever see Rocco trying to get it on with other girls in here? Has Rocco been grafting on other people in secret? I wouldn't put it past him. Now, I love my job, but I want to nap more. So yeah, I know you like your job. But I'm still booing your job because, you know, jobs. I'm glad you haven't got any illusions about this. I didn't think much about it until today, but he came to chat to me as soon as the new boys arrived. What was he saying? Just about how he wanted to recouple and stuff. Oh, for real? For real? Fuck him. Rocco can suck my dick derogatory. Not like he was really trying it on. More like if things went that way and we were both single. But I think that's because I said I was happy with Ibrahim for now. He said the same thing to me when he thought nobody was looking. I said I wasn't interested, and I bet he would have pushed it further if he thought there was a chance between us. We think he must have started chatting to all the girls after Lucas and Henrik came in. I'm so sorry, Princess. We might be wrong, though. What do you think? Does Hope's theory make sense? It all adds up. It's so funny how you don't see it let me stop. It's so funny how you don't see how it all fits together until afterwards. I just don't get why he would do this. We all came in here to find love, and it seems like he's just playing a game. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. How are you feeling? How am I feeling? I'm hurt, I'm raging, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. But because I'm playing games with everybody, I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. If this is true, it means he was lying to me the whole time. Maybe we should take a step back for a second. We're giving Princess a lot to deal with all at once. And none of us have talked to Marisol about this yet. If she's gone behind everyone's backs, that's really snaky. But she probably doesn't know Rocco's been chatting to all the girls either. I'll be honest, I've been doing the same thing this whole time. I've been snaking everybody behind their back. But it only matters because it's Marisol. You're right. All we know is what we've said so far. What do you think we should do? I'm gonna fuck Marisol up. You two should definitely have a chat. And then come and talk to us again afterwards. We're supposed to have cocktails with the girls tonight because we won the challenge. I think that will be a really good time to catch up and see what's going on. You turn to leave and Priya calls out. Where's Lottie? Princess, make sure you're bringing it when you go out there. It's all gone a bit topsy-turvy in the villa and we want to turn the boys' heads the right way tonight. She's right, I better make sure my look is on point this evening. What is this clown outfit? I'm kind of digging it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of feeling the clown outfit. I love this one too, I think. Or do I? I'm not like in love with it, but I love it. You know what, we're gonna wear this. It's a party. It's a party. I suppose I should go and try to sort some of this out. Or I could just have a bit of fun. Who should I spend time with first? Well, definitely not Marisol. I'm gonna talk to Lottie. Lottie's sitting by herself staring into the black night sky. I wonder what she's thinking about. What should I say? Are you stargazing? Come join me if you like. I was just checking out some constellations, trying to think about what the future might hold for all of us. Lottie's been thinking about the future. How does it look for you? Nothing is in alignment for me at the moment. You've got more than your fair share of problems too. I just can't believe what happened today. You think you get to know someone and then they can do something that just flips it all on its head. Who is she talking about? You mean Marisol? I was thinking about Rocco, but she's not exactly blameless in all this either. You're right, I'm being toxic, I'm being a girl hater. Rocco kissing Marisol like that today was just... I kind of saw it coming, to be honest. Lottie says she knew this would happen. Thanks for telling me. It's so hard though, isn't it? What was I supposed to do? Just talk to the girls like... Anyone else anxious Rocco might be a player? The first couple of chats I had with Rocco, I realized he wasn't someone who liked being tied down. And then when he came to chat to me after you two had coupled up, you knew he was doing that? I guess I just didn't think too much about it. It was nothing really, just him asking who I was going to couple up with. Us girls have all had our heads turned a bit recently. Even Hope. So it's not surprising we'd miss something if we were looking the other way. My head hasn't been turned recently. My head stayed on Gary. It's been on Gary this whole time. Lottie's saying we've all had our heads turned. I haven't been looking elsewhere. Maybe you're the only one then. I don't know if it will do you any good though. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I've probably been going a bit too hard on being loyal in here. If you think being loyal is going to get you anywhere, this is a good reminder that's not necessarily true. I'm sorry you've had to learn that the hard way, especially after you were so helpful talking to me the other day. Maybe you should go out there and get what you want from now on, you're right. That's not what you really think. Maybe not. I'm just a bit sick of people acting one way and then finding out it's not true. Anyway, you don't need to spend all evening chatting to me. You've got more important things to focus on. All the girls are going to meet on the roof terrace in a bit. Got me stuttering again. Perfect. I'll see you there. I think we've got plenty to sort out. The old Lottie would be itching to give Marisol a piece of her mind. I think I can be better than that. But I'll definitely back you up if you want. I'll definitely back you if you want to. Thank you, Lottie. I appreciate you. We're gonna talk to Henrik and Ibrahim now. I'm about to say, let me fucking click on them. Henrik and Ibrahim, not my voice giving out. Henrik and Ibrahim are deep in discussion when you walk over. I reckon it would be great on a date as well if you had the right person. Of course. It'll be a bit harder because it'll basically always be rough, but if you're both up for it, most people are going to be into getting dirty anyway if they're doing it. And then if you get it in the hole, you've scored. Absolutely. Now what are they talking about? What have I walked into? And why is it always Henrik who's part of it? I should back away slowly. I'm not interested. You start to back away before they notice you. As you're walking backwards, you don't notice the bottle of sun cream under your feet. It explodes all over the grass in a sticky mess. Ew. Both boys turn around and look at you. Hey! That outfit really brings out your features. Okay. Are you my plastic surgeon? Thanks, Henrik. Actually, you're just the person we need to talk to. I am? Am I? Am I and am I or I am? Do you want to hear about this new sport we've invented? Not really. Cheers, though. What if I said that? I have said that. Your assets? Wink, wink. No, not my assets. Not really. Cheers, though. Henrik looks disappointed. Okay, never mind. Henrik looks at Ibrahim. That's totally sportswear? Ibrahim shakes his head. Still not, mate. Is this even real, princess? I'm sure Rahim is just making this up. Henrik still hasn't got the joke here. No adventure golf? Honestly, I think it's a very stupid idea. So I was like, not for me, thanks. But yeah, they were talking about adventure golf. You just play golf like anywhere, basically. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's just you play golf anywhere using maps. Does not sound fun to me. He doesn't know Bobby and Ibrahim made up this word to mess with him. What should I say? I've never heard it before. Of course it's real. Haha, totally sportswear. See, Princess gets it. I have no idea what sportswear means. By the way, when they were talking, I did not understand a single thing they were saying. How was that different to what I said? I don't think this is real. I reckon we need to get you some more lessons. It's totes sportwear. You know what? I think it's pretty succulent, to be honest. You'll pick it up when we play adventure golf together. Well, this has been weird. I'll catch you guys in a bit. You are just leaving when you hear a voice calling out from somewhere in the villa. Guys, I got a text. Finally, Noah gets a text. Wow, we all think of him as the quiet one, but he's as loud as Hope when he wants to be. That must be about the evening drinks. I guess I'd better go meet the girls up on the roof terrace. Hope is pouring drinks for everyone when you walk into the terrace. She glides over and hands you a glass filled with ice, fruit, and purple liquid. I'm not interested, thank you. I'm okay with the ice and the purple liquid, but please get this fruit out of my drink. Cocktails with the girls. So this is nice. I'm so glad we could all spend time together, just girls. What a lovely evening. Hope's really laying it on. Is it nice? I think so. I think Hope's right. Obviously, we need to clear the air a bit. A bit? Do you have something to say to me, Lottie? Ladies, can we just take it easy for a second? I know we're all still thinking about what happened this afternoon in the challenge. When Marisol kissed Rocco, you mean? I think a few of us maybe weren't exactly playing by the girl code. But it was a challenge. They're supposed to be fun. It has obviously brought up some issues, though. Princess is involved in all of this. Why do we never acknowledge that? Always wearing the same fit while we always look fabulous. See, that's what I'm saying. They talk major shit about us when we don't pick out a good outfit. It's hard out here, you know? It's hard out here being so sexy. I think we should give her a chance to speak first. All the girls turn to you. What do you think we should do, Princess? We should... We should talk about Rocco. We'll talk about our feelings, stay out of each other's business. Let's talk about Rocco. I agree. I'm a bit worried he's not who we think he is. Marisol clears her throat. It seems like a lot of you are disappointed in the way I acted today. But like Hope says, it was just a challenge. Hun, this isn't just about the kiss. It feels as though the kiss was part of something bigger. You tell him. You tell her. Tell her what's what. You've been talking in secret for a while, right? Well, you've got something special. You've got something special, my ass. Hope looks at you. You didn't tell her? Tell me what? Babe, he was chatting up all the girls. I don't know why anyone is surprised by this. Even Princess has figured it out now. Oh, wait. I've been so blinkered. She looks at you. Thanks for telling me. You're welcome. Marisol's annoyed with me, even though she was the one going behind my back. What should I say to her? As if you're annoyed with me, would it have stopped you? I should have told you. As if you're annoyed with me. It's not my responsibility to look out for the girl who's stealing my man. Marisol tosses her hair and turns away from you. As much as I don't like it, I've got to admit that I understand. We've all been played by Rocco, and I think we should do something about it. Lottie wants to do something about Rocco. What kind of thing? That's what I'm wondering too. I'm not keen on hexing anyone. I mean, I am. Lottie, hex him up. Send him to the shadow realm. Banish this man. I think we cut him out. I reckon we cut him out. We do what? Avoid him. Give him the cold shoulder. That kind of thing. I'm done with that boy. I don't want to talk to him. Be with him. Should we avoid talking to Rocco? I'm gonna say I'm not doing that because I want Rocco to feel guilty about him talking to Marisol. Me neither. I'm shocked you two are agreeing about this. I'm not exactly happy with him at the moment, but I'd like to think we can all still get on. I think it's natural if we're a little frosty with him. He's played all of us, and it'll take a while before we're all good again. I've got no intention of not talking to Rocco. I know he hasn't exactly shown his best side recently. High school, the game. Listen, I love it here. I love all the drama because it's so unnecessary. But maybe he's not the only one. I genuinely do like this guy, and I'm sorry if that's a problem for you. She stands up and walks out. There's silence for a while. So, good meeting, guys. It could have gone worse, to be fair. She sadly pours the last few drops of melted ice out of the cocktail jug. At least the drinks were nice. You all stand up and head back inside. What's happening? The boys must have gone back inside. Please tell me. No! It's Bobby! As you head back towards the bedroom, you spot Bobby sitting outside by himself. He looks over at you. You're looking spicier than sriracha in that, princess. Thank you, Bobby. No, we're not doing this. There's a pause. There's a bit of a frosty atmosphere around here tonight. He pretends he's shivering and warms his hands by the fire. Come and join me. You move to sit down opposite him and he grins at you. You're smexy Scottish man. Listen, I don't want him. I was hoping Gary was here. I've been making moves on Gary this whole time. Why is he not here? You just sit down opposite him and he grins at you. Come closer if you want. Because this is also a Gary scene. You can get Gary here. I know you can because I've gotten him here before. I'm going to keep my distance. I'll stay here, thanks. Sure, it's nice just to have a chance to chat one-to-one anyway. So, what are you up to? I thought you'd be at the center of all the drama tonight. Now I gotta play this so I can be Mickey McKenzie. Is that what you call yourself? In your, when you play games like that? I usually make up a fake name. Like something wild. Just cause it's just fun. I am the center of the drama tonight, Bobbert. But I'd like it if you had time to hang out here with me. I'm definitely getting some flirty vibes from Bobby tonight. Look at me stuttering. No, my name is Jessaluna. Jessaluna. That's the interesting name. He just asked me to come and sit next to him. Just the two of us, sitting around the fire pit at night. I've got a good idea where things might go if I stay here with him. No. I've got other things on my mind. I'm not interested, Bobby. If you were Gary, then I would pay for the scene, but you're not. Oh, sorry for distracting you then. I'm not gonna let him down easy. I'm letting him down the hard way. The two of you sit in silence for a minute. I was here first, to be fair. A good point. Listen, why did he kick me out though? Why did he kick me out? Why couldn't we just sit there in silence? You ended up leaving Bobby sitting by the fire by himself. What a night. Gotta get ready for bed anyway. He was there first. I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't mind sitting there in silence. I swear there are more outfits. I swear there are. This'll do for tomorrow morning. Coming up next, the boys are in trouble. You bought them all? I mean, I usually do buy them all too. But some of them are ugly and they're not worth it. And not just because Henrik has borrowed Lottie's hairbrush. When the girls have to decide which boy is the most dateable. Oh my gosh, guys. It's hotting up. It's hotting up. Let's see. Next stream for this is next Monday. I'm going to stream this on Memorial Day. So be here or be not here. But it's happening either way. And the losers are in danger of going home. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for existing, basically. I hope you have a nice day, a nice week, a nice month, a nice year, and a nice life. And I will see you in my next stream. Bye!